Welcome to the food store. Rotini. Mac and cheese. Yeah. Why can't I just have a cat? Give me some of those frickin' black beans. Give me some of these frickin' black beans. Just Nintendo games, just Nintendo. Need you to give 110%.
I was supposed
to be unstoppable. Remember THQ? Yup, the same company that brought us Darksiders, Saints Row, Red Faction, and TAC, and the Power of Juju? Yeah. THQ is one of those companies that gamers just instinctively knew, and it's a pity that they had to go bankrupt, because I personally really like the games that they helped put out. Except this one, Peter Pan and the Pirates. Another one that I played as a level 2 child, and even as a young gamer I knew that it was bad. In fact, it was probably the first game that made me constipated. What? That doesn't make sense. Wow, dead. Peter Pan and the Pirates is a game not based off the Disney movie, but rather the animated television series. Yeah, they actually had a cartoon, and for the longest time, I really had no idea. Which is sad because I kind of consider myself a fan of the pan. A fan of the pan? Fan of the pan. Fan of the pan, fan of the pan. And just to put in a little history, Peter Pan was created by Scottish novelist James Matthew Barrie. And the play came out in London on December 27, 1904. But the first time Peter as a character appeared was in Barrie's earlier novel, which was called The Little White Bird, featuring the Pan as a week-old baby. That's right. There's a book from 1902 that gives story on Peter long before he met Wendy Moria, Angela, darling. But really, it's just flying that I'm more so fascinated with. There is something iconically free about such an ability, and as long as I could remember, I always wanted to fly. The Peter Pan movies are pretty fun. I mean, who didn't like Hook? And after watching a bit of Peter Pan and the Pirates, I gotta say that it's actually more entertaining than what it looks to be. Not only that, Tim Curry is the voice of Captain Hook. So yeah, there you go. Check it out for yourself if you're interested. Now let's play this old ass game. Oh man, this is bad. Why did they make him look like that? That's not how he looked in the show. He looks so simple. Someone please remove him from this cup. So we got Captain Hook declaring war on Neverland, which I don't really get because isn't that supposed to be his home too? I don't know. Just understand that things are getting intense up in this here land and it's going to be a duel to the death. Boom, let's go. As you can see, the graphic art isn't much to brag about. The development team certainly did not go out of their way to charm players with this experience. And really, just based off of what I remember, the look that you see here alone should set the tone for this installment. Just your average fundamental video game featuring familiar characters. Oh, but who's this? It's Wendy, and she actually looks like how she does in the show. Huh. Peter, watch out for traps. I can't be fooled by any grown-up oh, they got me. It's weird though, because the traps are not really a bad thing in the game. It's really just some sort of bonus stage that for a short time gives you extra life and pixie dust. Even with the terrible pixel art and corny dialogue, the worst part of this has to be controlling Peter Pan. He is entirely too stiff. Slow moving, and with these strange jumps and a useless crouch, even flying feels irritatingly clunky.
Man, what the? Is that a pterodactyl? Why is there a pterodactyl?
Okay, when the pterodactyl tries to get you, just press B to shake it off. The enemies in this game are easy to deal with. It usually just takes one quick stab with your knife. By the way, am I the only one who thinks it's funny to see him fight with this tiny blade? This little turtle knife. And yet he'd be making Captain Hook look like an absolute idiot. Getting to the end of this stage, and I already see Captain Hook. Oh, never mind, he's gone. Oh well, I'll continue. What? They sent me back. Man, what the? I don't want to come back here. So it turns out that in order to proceed, you have to kill every single pirate on the way. You can't even skip one, which forces you to pay attention to this indicator over here. So now here I am, and I have to walk all the way back and find these frickin' pirates that I missed. And I have to keep hearing this twainy boo-boo music. The enemies in this game, like I said before, are not very difficult. It's mainly the areas that they are placed in which really challenges your abilities to control Peter. Which I've already told you, it's downright horrendous to do, even with simple stuff. The good thing is, Peter's health number always goes up every time you collect this thing. So if you're careful enough on the start, you'll have a good stock of health to keep yourself from dying. By the way, if you see Tinkerbell, or whatever this random flying fairy is, be sure to grab it. It's worth 5 HP. I wish I could tell you more about these next few stages, but the plain truth is, they're pretty much the same as the first. You're just in different parts of Neverland, and you're doing the exact same thing, which is searching out pirates and poking them with your knife. The levels don't build into any unique boss fights. You just see Captain Hook at the end of each stage, and he disappears when you try to walk over to him. Overall, the game doesn't get particularly harder other than struggling with the controls. So I'm gonna do everyone a favor and skip these middle stages. Here we are, on the Jolly Roger, the final stage. By the way, let's get sidetracked. The name Jolly Roger was something that was said to call out the flags flown by pirates who were set to attack. The term goes back to the early 1700s, and while it stands as a fictional pirate cliche in many stories, only 2 pirates used the name Jolly Roger: Francis Spriggs and Bartholomew Roberts, aka Black Bart, who, as many of you may already know, was a very epic and successful pirate. But neither one of them raised the flag with a skull and crossbones. Huh. So rather, the term Jolly Roger, even in Bartholomew's lifetime, was suggested to be a generic term to black pirate flags and not associated to just one design. So there you go. If it's a flag and it's black, then it could be called a Jolly Roger. What's this? A Jolly Roger? That could be a Jolly Roger too. And what about this?
I don't know, man. I guess it's a Jolly Roger.
With that being said, the skull and crossbones that we are all more so familiar with were used during those times. In fact, after 1720, it became the most commonly used flag among pirates. Sidetrack complete. This stage is a bit harder, only because the platforms are strange. It's very easy to fall and get eaten by the crocodile. There are parts that demand flying, like this huge gap, and be careful because you can get shot out of the air. At the end of this stage, the game will finally allow you to fight Captain Hook. And I gotta say, I was so proud of myself to figure this out on my first try. Oh my god. What's going on? Why can't I kill him? Oh, wait. Let me just keep pushing him. Yeah? Here we go. Let's go! Yeah, goodbye, Captain Hook. And that is the end of Peter Pan and the Pirates for the NES.
So you can fly. Big whoop. I fly around all the time.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need a pack. He just flies off of faith, trust, and pixie dust.
Yeah, well, I can still fly circles around him. I have a turbo button and everything.
Let's not make it a competition.
Shut up again.
Shut up and sit down.
Peter Pan for the NES is quite possibly one of the most basic experiences you could ever have on Nintendo, which is sad considering the source material used and the lack of creativity. It's a game that's more so irritating than fun, with stiff controls and repetitive level formation. The music is elementary, the enemies are plain, and the flying aspect feels more like a chore. The Balsameter gives this one a 4 out of 10. At the very least, it was a try, but if you're looking to transport yourself to Neverland, look somewhere else. But does it work?
His eyes in my life. So much passion. We're here at the campground. Welcome to the wilderness.
We need to drive around and see where stuff. There you go. Look at that. Man strength.
Dude, and here's this guy with his 6-person tent. It's just him. Look, his name is Calvin. I can walk in here and stand. This is actually really nice. He's got more compartments than we. Oh my God, he's got a little secret compartment. Holy shit. Yes! I'm in the secret compartment. If there's a bear attack, it won't find me. I'm going out to go pee now, but I'm a little afraid because last time I tried to go pee, there was a giant spider that almost attacked me. It was like, what's up, dog? So I'm trying to just take my time and go through. Holy no! Cal,
Yo,
what are you doing?
need the socks.
Hey Cal,
Yes.
have you ever had a dream?
Yes, I dream all the time. What type of question is that?
Would you? You know, just between us. What is it? I'm not gonna make fun of you.
I don't know if it's between us, but
Yeah.
but
Ignore the camera.
ignore the camera. All right, flying, man.
You wanted to fly?
Like flying on a plane, that's nothing. I want to feel the wind,
Huh?
soaring and shit.
I can make you fly, Cal.
No.
I'm serious, Cal. I can make you fly. Cal,
Yo,
you've got to believe.
what you mean, man? This ain't Parappa the Rapper.
That's funny. You have to believe in order to take off the ground. If you don't do this, it's all for nothing.
I can't believe you got me out here.
You have to believe, Cal. Say it. I can fly.
I can fly.
Say it with more passion, Cal. I can fly.
I can fly. I don't know, man. This is
The stepping stone. I can fly.
okay, man. If you say so, man.
You
It's
have
like,
to believe it.
like some type of cheap anime or something.
It is cheap, but it's also beautiful. It's also beautiful. You must say it. I can fly.
I can fly.
One more time.
I can fly.
Once more with passion.
I can fly.
I still don't believe you mean what you say.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
You're not trying hard enough. I'm gonna need you to give 110%.
Okay.
One more time.
One more time.
With everything you have.
I can fly.
Let's go.
Where the fuck this come from?
Don't worry about it. It's not even beginning. Yeah, take this, Cal.
What the fuck is this?
It's a blaster. You gotta be able to fight aliens out in space, Cal. What are you gonna do without protection, Cal?
About space, man.
Hey, take this, Cal.
What the fuck is this for?
Close quarter combat, Cal. If they get up close, you gotta be able to fight them off.
What aliens have you had contact with, man?
You don't have to worry about that. You gotta have this, pal. Cal, it's for your head. You gotta be safe out there.
What the hell is this for?
Yeah, it's a helmet of protection.
So it ain't even got nothing for space.
It's got everything for space. Everything that you need.
I don't have a mask.
Everything that you need, Cal. And now, the part that's gonna get you out there, Cal. It's gonna get you out there.
Is that a trash bag with straps?
It's not. It's everything you need. Just put it on. You look great, Cal. You look cool. Oh, this is, it's pixie dust, Cal.
Pixie dust.
Pixie dust. Oh, got in your eye? It got in your eye? Don't worry about it, Cal. Don't worry. It's okay. It's not gonna stop you from fulfilling your dreams. It's okay, Cal. Don't worry about it. Don't worry, but just come this way.
Okay.
Come to the launch site.
The launch site.
The launch site, Cal.
What are you talking about?
This is it, Cal.
Look, I still can't really see all that well.
You just need to trust in the power of your imagination.
The fuck?
If you believe, and you said you did,
I do, but
then you will fly. Understand this. This is where we begin our adventure. Oh shit! Cal! Cal! Oh my god. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Welcome to the winter. What's this? It's Cal. It's Cal. He's up there. You see him? He's up there making his father proud.